Welcome to your pick a card reading, guys. Welcome. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to be looking at you. I'm going to hype you up, especially for the new year. So when I mean hype you up, I'm just going to be tapping in and channeling, your greatest qualities, maybe your greatest strengths that you don't see at the moment, just all the good stuff about you. Okay, and your energy and anything spirit wants to bring through. So I'm hyping you up. This is a good, positive feel kind of reading for you. I will just say there is a water pump outside that is just turned on when I was about to press start. So I'm so sorry if you can hear that faintly in the background, the water pump. It will stop as we get into the reading. So let's hype you up, guys. Let's see what comes through. I like to keep it a little bit more open just to see what wants to come through from spirit. So we've got 3 piles today. We've got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So trust your intuition and choose your pile and let's get into it. So pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Okay, you chose the orange calcite love heart, which is gorgeous. This is probably my favorite calcite crystal that I have. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to put that over there. You also chose a card, which I have no idea what you chose. I never see any of your cards, any of your messages. I always see them with you. So let's turn it over. We're going to have a look at you and everything amazing about you. I'm going to hype you up. So maybe if you're not aware of what I'm about to share, it may actually kind of help you or uplift you, motivate you, energize you for the year. So let's have a look. Let's turn this over. The Hunt. Oh, I like this energy. Can you see it? You got the Hunt, Orion, number 17. So this is interesting. So this card, this energy gives me focus, laser-like focus. It gives me intention. It gives me, there is something that I want to achieve, something that I want, and I can go after it, You may be a bit of an initiator because the Hunt gives me the hunter, and the hunter will go after whatever he wants. So there could be a little hunter within you, you really craving something and wanting to go after it with everything that you have. This figure here is quite strong, physically strong. So I would say, you have the willpower, the stamina, just the actual physical strength to go after what it is that you're focusing on or whatever it is that you want. I do feel like you could be quite a goal-driven person, or this may be something that you will develop, okay? You can follow things through to the end with this card. It's not the type of energy where, oh, okay, I'm going to start 100 things at once and not complete them or not finish them. No, you are very well disciplined, okay? You can follow through a task from the beginning to the end. So good on you. You're very independent. You focus on your needs and yourself. I do like that you put yourself first. I am getting this energy. It's really interesting. I'm going to have a look at some other cards, but that's just the energy of this beautiful card. It's very striking and captivating, so people may feel really drawn to your energy at first just because they may feel like safe, or just you're so sure of yourself. You have this level of confidence that a lot of people will find infectious. Okay, you may also like animals just because we have 2 dogs there. Okay, well, you did choose the love heart, which is making me feel like you could be quite confident and well respected when it comes to love. Okay, so maybe an example of that would be, if there is someone that you like, you will give that person your all, or you'll put your whole self into it. It does give me that vibe. Okay, so let's get your cards. Let's get more cards. I'm going to channel. Okay, I'm going to channel and see what else I get from your energy while I get all your cards. Okay, so for pile number 1, Spirit, let's hype them up. What What is amazing about them? What do they, what do they possess that maybe they just don't actually, they're not aware of, that is quite amazing about them? Because, it's natural for us humans, guys, to focus on our weaknesses, to focus on what's not working within ourselves. So it's nice. It's nice for me to kind of show you what about yourself is pretty amazing. So let's get into it. I'm getting your tarot first. It's interesting. I don't sometimes start with tarot. I usually go more oracle, but there could be a lot of messages here for you in the tarot. So let me just tap into your energy. Okay, Spirit, I want you to see all your cards. Can you see them? Yeah. All right, let me tap in because I'm going to channel. For pile number 1, Spirit. Okay, so instantly Spirit is telling me feeling your feelings. So you could be quite a I don't want to say emotional, because it's not giving me you having any emotional problems or emotional struggles. It's giving me this energy of you actually mastering your emotions, being okay with maybe carrying heavier emotions, more darker emotions. Maybe you're very good at being in environments or energies that are a little bit more heavier, because I am getting this level of depth and level of understanding and emotional intelligence, which is beautiful. And for you to have that just tells me that you can, 1, you're very compassionate. 2, you're able to stand hard or harsh situations a lot more easier than other people. And it does make sense with the hunt. I'm just going to call him the hunter because it just gives me that vibe. You're strong, pile number 1, and you can tap into other people's emotions, and you may think that's quite vulnerable, but in order to really understand emotions and feel emotions and be okay with feeling those emotions without the emotions destroying you is actually such a strength, and it's such a power that will take you really, really far in life, okay? Because a lot of people don't want to get vulnerable. A lot of people are scared of being vulnerable. Maybe this was you in the past, but now you're a lot more comfortable with opening yourself up, sharing your truth, sharing what it is that you desire, how you feel, your emotions. But of course, only to those that will respect you or not take advantage of you, because that can happen when we are quite vulnerable. That's where we can be walked all over. But you are definitely switched on with your emotions is what I'm getting, okay? And we may explore that and why you are, and the advantages for that for you a little bit more into your reading. But let me just tap in, okay? Because I want to see what else. For pile number 1, Spirit. Yeah, guys, I am getting this image. It's really interesting. Well, when I say image, I mean a vision. So I'm getting this vision of you just being the light of the party. So just, I'm getting a group setting, I'm getting a party, I'm getting lots of attention put on you. Okay. So what it's saying to me, what Spirit is saying about this vision is that it's not like you want all the attention. It's not like you want the spotlight. It's not like you want to be, you may not even be that social. Maybe you're like thinking, oh, I don't want to be going to a busy party. That's not my scene. Because I can see that you guys are quite hidden, or not hidden, like respect your own time. Maybe not like a lot of busy scenery with lots of people. But the reason Spirit brought that image through is that you're very likable. You're able to bring a lot of people together and make sure that everyone's having a great time. It's almost like if you're there, everyone else is going to get along. Everyone else is going to enjoy themselves, feel comfortable. Like, events seem to run smoother when you're there. And that can be the case for some people. Some people are just like, how would I say it? The missing piece for harmony within large groups of people. Do you notice that in like social situations where there'll be like one person who just keeps everyone sort of from biting each other's heads off or conflict arising. It's like, you make sure everyone's on their best behavior. But at the same time, you don't even realize you do this. It's just maybe unconscious. You're just there being yourself. You're like, what? I don't know I do this. But that is something that I would say a skill that you're not very aware of, pile number one. Okay? So maybe you should, if you don't feel like you're a social person, you can actually benefit from being in large groups of people or bringing people together, like making connections, forming connections. Networking is actually a strength of yours. But Spirit is showing me in like more of a hidden aspect to your awareness. So you may not be aware of this. Okay, let me get two more cards. We're going to have a look at your cards. For pile number one, Spirit. Yeah, guys, Spirit just keeps taking me to, you know, feeling a little bit more heavy. Like, I don't know whether I'm picking up your upbringing or your past, but I'm getting like a heavier energy. But the heavier energy is kind of like it's really built your DNA or something, like shifted your DNA, Spirit is saying, like changed you and really molded you to who you are now. And who you are now is even an accomplishment from where you were at, if you get what I mean. So what Spirit is trying to tell me is that you have grown so much and you should be really proud of yourself. And even if you're quite young, you like the amount of stuff that you went through as in the past or as a child or whatever, Spirit is so glad that you've learned lessons or that you've gone through experiences, because that was exactly what you needed to do to be with where you are at now. So where you're at now is perfect. It's where you're meant to be. Give yourself a pat on the back, okay? So if you're feeling lost in life right now, that's just where you're meant to be right now. So I know some people get very uncomfortable with like, okay, I don't really exactly know where I am or exactly know what I'm doing, but Spirit is saying you've done a lot in the past, and I don't know why, Spirit saying you have accomplished certain missions or lessons that you were meant to achieve. So if you're feeling maybe, oh, I haven't done anything in my life or I haven't achieved anything, you have dramatically. And I want to have a look a little bit more. I think the cards are going to help us, but I feel here that you are not like who you were 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't know how old you are, but the older you are, the more I feel change and growth you have developed within yourself. I think pile number one, you're probably going to be the pile that has gone through the most change. I don't want to talk too soon, but I'm just getting that feeling that I am clairsentient. I feel the energies. So I just definitely feel this shedding of your old self, shedding layers of yourself that you no longer recognize, but you don't want to recognize them anymore, because that was what you were meant to do. You were meant to kind of go through a lot of maybe even karmic stuff. I feel that's what I'm getting. Okay. And good on you. It's just definitely made you a lot more confident in yourself, a lot more sure, in touch with your values that you want to step into when it comes to your life. I just think you're definitely a more well-rounded person overall, even if you don't really sense that or feel that. Okay, I think you should give yourself credit, because you have worked through a lot of struggle and a lot of pain already, and I'm starting to feel that. But I want to get in the cards before I keep rambling on. So let's have a look at the cards that have turned over, because they are the pick me cards. We have the 10 of Swords with the 8 of Cups and Be Decisive. So I'm going to start with these two cards because they came out first really, really quickly, upright. So they want to be seen. 10 of Swords tells me this is kind of like, if you not aware of my reading style, this is like your past energy, your present energy, your future energy. It's not concrete, but I just like to kind of keep that kind of as a guide for me. So I know that with the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups is that you have gone through some hardships and some pain. Okay, it's the 10 of Swords. It actually looks like she's fallen from the sky. But I just know that you have maybe ended certain things in your life, you know, walked away with the 8 of Cups. You know, it's really giving me dramatic change. I'm just going to say that. It's not like the change where, oh, I'm just going to change jobs. I mean, that can be very dramatic, but I am talking about this change has shifted your whole identity, who you are. You're like, you no longer recognize this person. Okay. That's just what I want to say. We'll see what it's clarified with. We'll see where these changes specifically lie. Let's do that now. Okay. Because we know that the past is in the past. You're like a completely different person. This is what is amazing about you. I'm hyping you up for this because a lot of people keep the past in their present, or they just never, ever learn their challenges or lessons or karma. Okay, you have. Even if you're quite young, I think there's something quite special. The younger you are, the more of a mission that you have here in this life because of the dramatic amount of change that you've gone through at a younger age. Usually if you have to go through stuff younger and it's quite heavy, the more significant your purpose is. Okay, that's just from my experience, from my understanding, what I kind of sense intuitively and through my spiritual gifts. So we then go to be decisive. This has made you a lot more certain. Okay, maybe a lot more certain of what you want in life, where you want to go, who you want to be, what you want, what's valuable. Right? This could be something that you're coming into right now, which is amazing because it makes you a lot more, how would I say it? Autonomous. Because being decisive, you have to know what you want. You have to assess within yourself. You're not relying on other people, the outside world. So that tells me that you can stand alone. You can accept responsibility. And this is where I'm kind of feeling why people gravitate towards you and why you're very good in social situations. Okay, let's have a look. Even if you may not think you are, okay? Oh, spread your wings. Beautiful. I kind of feel like she's flying. Well, she's falling from the sky. But it's like before you hit the ground, you're not going to hit the ground like bang and hurt yourself or injure yourself. You're going to fly. That's just what I feel through the images. But if we're speaking about this pain and this challenge that I was kind of feeling with this energy, it's like you rise above. And with this card here specifically, she's actually up in the universe. She's up higher, you know, in the sky. There's something here about we don't sense that you're grounded here. Okay, and I'm going to say you. So this is giving me the vibe and the energy that you have ascended spiritually. These painful situations are not just physical. Like I said before, it's not like you just moving a location. This is about you shifting internally, spiritually. Your whole, did you hear that bang? Oh my God. Some of you guys are actually quite spiritually evolved. I'll put that straight up. And you've had to maybe learn your lessons at a younger age. Maybe you were just born a lot wiser and a lot more, you could be starseeds. You could be just, and I'm feeling an angelic presence. I'm feeling, okay, just take what resonates, guys, but I'm feeling a sense of like you don't feel that your home is here on earth. And I've had that in a reading before. And that happens to starseeds, people that, you know, are here for a higher purpose or here for to improve the collective in some way. And I think you are, because I just don't see you fitting in with anyone. I see you sort of standing alone, but being okay with that, but then just dramatically shifting the people around you and society at large. Okay, let's have a look at this card. No expectations. Oh, this is an intense energy, and it's a 222. So some of you guys, watch out for the angel number 222. That could be an angel number that you will start to see or have been seeing. It does tell me your angels are with you. But wow, this is probably one of the most powerful cards in this deck that you've got. So this is beautiful. This tells me here that you could, okay, I'm gonna put it out there. You, at a younger age, it says no expectations. You could have had your expectations just crushed, okay? Meaning that is where this Eight of Cups, that is where this, I'm walking away from people that are going to let me down. I'm walking away from people that disappoint me. It all comes with learning this Ten of Swords energy. You know, this Ten of Swords is an ending, okay? It's often painful. And then we got the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something that no longer serves you. So love it. I love how you're walking away from the Ten of Swords, but you're also walking away from maybe people that you used to trust or that used to hurt you or used to manipulate you. There's this sense of you taking back your power with these two cards, or just walking away from situations and energies that you no longer can tolerate because you've gone through this massive change, and it's spiritual. Okay. And I do want to say that it's, even though it's spiritual and it's based more about yourself and your soul, it still could be, you know, this then creates this ripple effect of you walking away from relationships, or walking away from people, walking away from a toxic environment. Like, it can also just be a byproduct. That can be a byproduct of this change of identity, is what I'm really getting. Okay, so powerful. I do kind of feel like you now have the key. You don't put the key in other people's hands, okay? You know how we always kind of feel like, you know, it's just giving me this energy, and I've experienced it too in the past, so I don't know why it's bringing up for me, but it reminds me of when we're like kind of expecting other people to fulfill our needs. And then when they don't, we just get completely crushed, if you get what I mean. It's like, because we've put our power in other people's hands, and they're not equipped to carry what it is that we expect from them. Like, I think no one should expect anything from anyone, and that's probably one of my huge lessons, and I think I've said that in another reading. But you've learnt this, okay? I feel like this card just gives me, like, you know you're alone, you know that you don't fit in here, or you just know that other people are a lot different to you, because I do sense you have a higher mission. I just get that. Let's have a look at the other cards. I'm speaking a lot for you. The Warrior. Oh my God. Wow. And we have Moon in Cancer, which is all about your emotions. Remember how I was saying with the emotions? This is such an interesting read. Okay. I want to go back to the Hunt, and then we've got the Warrior. Look at that. Strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. Yes, you have conquered the ego. You did that maybe a little when you were younger, or yeah. I definitely feel here that you're extremely, extremely wise. You may have a lot of, I think if you practiced meditation or tapped into yourself on a deeper spiritual level than you already are, I think you could unravel a lot of treasure. And treasure meaning past life narratives, and understanding more of why you're here in this lifetime and what your purpose is. I think that is something, I'm going to hype you up with that. I'm going to keep doing that, because I feel like your purpose is very, very great. Okay. It's very, very significant. You're here for a very, very, I just feel it in the energy. It's like, whew, okay. I'll have a look at the other cards, but look at this Warrior. And I do want to emphasize that trust where you're led, trust your intuition, trust your desires, because I think your desires may be a key indicator of what it is that you're here for. Okay, trust your desires. Then we have the Cancer. You could have a Moon in Cancer. I like to say that with the astrology cards, but you don't have to be. But it says belonging. It says belonging. You it's so interesting because I go with this whole, with yours, it's a bit of a contradiction. It's like you don't belong, you don't feel like you belong, but then there's this sense of comfort in not belonging. It's interesting contradiction. It's like the more you belong and neglect your own individuality, like you guys are not here to conform. You're not here to follow what other people are doing or just go with the crowd. No, you're not. I think you've had some harsh experiences that have sort of woken you up to that fact. But yes, the belonging. You find a deep belonging within yourself. That is what is going to fulfill you. So go within. I would go within yourself. I do sense this card is about going within yourself deeply. Power number one. And also, what was I saying when I was channeling? Your emotions. You're mature when it comes to your emotions. And that's just going through here, this mess here. Because the way that we strengthen our emotions is going to have to be because we've gone through pain and we've learned things. You know, we've understood our emotions, and you have from a very young age. I keep emphasizing that. So you're so strong. Your emotions, emotionally, you can handle tough, even if you feel like you're broken and you don't have strength. That is where you will, oh my God, like, how do I put this? So an average, I don't want to say it, I'm just going to say it, guys, okay? Take what it resonates. An average person would not be able to stand the pain that you may experience or you have experienced, but you work through it and you get through it. You're so tough. Another person would just crumble. Another person wouldn't be able to continue with their life. I'm just going to put it to that as blunt. So I want you to know when you do feel quite anxious or when you do feel quite down, just know that you get through it and you're capable and you're strong enough. And the more that you get through and be okay with these emotions, the easier it will get. And yeah, let's get the other cards. It's flow, beautiful. Wow. And we have the Eight of Cups twice. Oh my goodness. Messages. So I knew your angels were with you because it's another kind, it's 20. It's another 2. But I definitely feel here that you are with your angels. Spread your wings. Your angels are spreading their wings, but they want you. You may have angelic energy connected to the angels strongly. She's picking up an angel. Well, she's picking up a feather, but I definitely feel like it's a sign from your angels. So I would look into your angels. You may have some... Actually, I may pull an angel deck for you, an angel card, just to see what angels are working with you, pile number 1, because it is coming up significantly in your reading. So you have the Eight of Cups, different tarot decks. Like, I don't know why I'm so drawn to this energy myself, but I didn't pick it. Spirit didn't tell me to pick it, but maybe I admire it. Maybe I'm... Like, I want you to know what is amazing about you is if you're feeling alone and you're feeling like other people don't understand you, or you just don't have that emotional connection to another that you deeply have within yourself. I think you have a very strong, deep connection within yourself, one that you have more than you can get with another. And Spirit wants you to know that the connection with yourself is going to be a lot more powerful. And I think that's something that you're mastering, okay? And it may be part of your mission, actually, this strong connection within yourself. Because then that will help, I feel... Like, I do want you to know, like, it does not mean that you can't have really nice emotional connections with other people. You can, and it will be of a type of caliber of person, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. The person that has a connection with you or develops a relationship with you will have to have a certain level of emotional maturity, a level of depth, a level of growth, wisdom, understanding. It's just because you're so evolved, even if you're quite young. I don't know why I feel like some of you are young. If you don't have to be, but that's the vibe I'm getting. Okay. I want to come to these two cards because these are it's giving me like yin yang energy. So you know the yin yang symbol where it's like balancing your masculine energy and your feminine energy. Spirit is telling me here that you can do that. It's like, yes, you have a lot of masculine energy here with the warrior and the hunter and the decisive energy, but at the same time, you do it in a very feminine, graceful fashion. It's like you're not pushy. You're not demanding. You're not selfish. You're very humble. You act with integrity and your actions just flow effortlessly, and it's almost like effortless manifestation, you know, when things just attract to you. But there is definitely this very strong sense of self, and that is probably the most amazing thing about you, and I want to hype that up for you. Let's get more meditation. Remember how I said get into meditating, because I definitely feel like you could really retrieve a lot from your past lives. You could even have ascended masters working with you. Part of one, I definitely feel that there is, oh my god, heaven's door. Like, I think you came to this existence, your soul went through heaven's door. Like, you were sent from heaven. I am telling you, part number one, I know you may think I'm sounding crazy, but there is something here that's really special, that you're actually coming here to help. And I'm going to get a few more cards. We'll see what this is about. So Spirit, how are they helping? How are they helping? Because this is what is amazing about them. Why are they sent here? Like, their mission is bigger, I know. I'm just going to get some more. And then we'll get you an angel. 5th house, your passion, okay? Performance, entertainment, creativity, passion, pleasure. It's parties. Remember how it was saying that you were the life of the party for others? Okay, let's get you more. Let's get some more. I want to get a little bit more. Energy. Yeah, your energy is here. You're here, maybe, to shift the energy of the planet. Maybe there's something higher. Like you're a higher energy being. We have focus. Clear quartz. So, okay, 3 cards are telling me that there's something here within the 5th house, okay? It could be something, creativity, entertainment, performance. You could definitely have some sort of natural talent, I will say, because the 5th house, I do feel with the talents, you know, you just have a gift, okay? Then there is, focus your energy within that 5th house energy. Should I stay or should I go Moon in Gemini? It's interesting, 15, 16. So the question was, what is it here that you're here to help in this lifetime? And I honestly feel, okay, just because of the other cards that have come through, is you're here to actually help people become more aware of their inner connection emotionally within themselves and how they can be more true to themselves. Just because we have a lot of energy here, which is about letting go of what's not working, ending painful situations that we've outgrown. And I definitely feel like you're built for that, and you could help other people do the same. And anyway, you know, people will be drawn to you that need to heal. So you don't even have to go and try to be out there and help. You just help by focusing on some sort of talent that you have in the 5th house. But then I just definitely sense here that people will naturally be drawn to you because they can sense that what you've gone through is what they deeply need to go through as well. Okay, I mean, it will be different for them, but there is definitely 10 of Swords energies that they need to do, leave things behind. They need to make decisions, important decisions. I mean, you have had to make important decisions, and I'm not saying that these decisions were easy. They were quite tough, and you've done it. And tough decisions equals growth, and it could also equal I just feel for you security. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe you didn't get so much security when you were younger, so you're just so much more focused on how you can be emotionally stable within yourself, and other people you just heal other people by your own yin yang balance that you seem to have mastered, but it comes through trials and tribulations. So we're just going to get a few other cards before we get your intuitive messages. So Spirit, let's hype up pile number 1. I know it was a bit intense, but that was your energy. So fertility. Okay, you're here to bring something, birth something. Okay, bring something into the world, and it is kind of on that 5th house: talent, creativity, performance. Like, what makes you feel like play? What makes you feel like play? Because that is the 5th house for me, play. It's like 5th house for me is like, what did you used to do that you did as a child that just kind of just was easy? There's something here that comes natural to you. Focus on that, okay? Because I definitely feel it brings you a lot of joy. You'll be able to kind of do something with it with the fertility card. But then we have beauty. I will say there's something here about your physical. Maybe some of you guys work out, you take care of your health, you want to. It could also just be the fact that, you know, you value yourself, you know. You want to connect deeper with yourself, because this is definitely a reading that is all about the self. And then we have 2 mirrors for sure. Finding. Okay, guys, this is and then look what's the bottom of the deck. Compassion for the world. That's what you bring. But I'm sensing for you, pile number 1, that there's something here about going within yourself and looking at yourself and the truths within yourself and transcending hard truths. Like, if there's anyone here out of all the piles, you understand yourself the most, and that is amazing. Okay, even if there's so much more for you to explore, because there is. You've got meditation, you've got heaven's door, you've got your angels. Let me get you an angel card before I get your intuitive messages to finish. I'm trying to think about which angel deck would be the best for you. This one. Okay, I'll give you kind of 2, just because I know all of these cards don't all represent certain angels. So we have to just, here we go. Raphael's with you. Love, travel, humor, vitality, health. Interesting. Love. Okay, so you have Raphael with you. That's interesting, because he is one of the major angels. So you may want to look into him. He's with you. And we've got don't compromise. Boundaries, assertiveness, courage. Oh my God. Like, I would give you 5 cards out of here that represents courage. Oh, you have your boundaries. You are assertive. We've got more wings here. Like, the more you know yourself, the more you may have to develop boundaries. You may have to kind of be more protective of your energy. However, I think you're very good at that. I think you're very good at asserting yourself, your needs, you know, putting in boundaries. Just because of this card here, like, remember, you've gone through people hurting you, walking all over you, and now no one can do that. And I think that's probably how I can hype you up the most, is like someone that stands their ground and has their boundaries and is autonomous and does it in a way that is graceful, not cocky or like, you know, like out of revenge. That shows massive growth. And I definitely feel like your angels are very proud of you, because there's a lot of cards here telling me that You are definitely protected and guided with your angels. So I'm going to get your intuitive messages. These messages are just like what we've been talking about, or just anything that Spirit wants to tell you right now. Okay? So take them if they resonate, or let them fly. We have reconnection. Okay? Instantly my brain is going reconnection with yourself. That is probably your greatest strength. We also have romance. Okay? So romance could be coming in. The more you connect with yourself, the more you're going to have admirers, all right? I think you already know this, or it will happen, okay? Because there's nothing more attractive and sexy when someone is so secure in themselves. We also have take a new direction. So there could be you taking a new direction, or you have. I mean, you've got so many walking away and endings and letting go of what isn't. Like, you do not, if something doesn't work for you, or if something is like you've outgrown something, you're not going to keep it in your life. Like, I think you know that. Oh, we also have, there are secrets being hidden from you. Soon you'll find out something important that you need to know. Okay. This is interesting because it's kind of, Spirit is telling you to connect with your angels, meditate. So there are going to be some things from the unknown that are going to be revealed to you. Oh, I wonder what that be. Reserve health. Health is very important for you. Okay. We've got beauty here. We've got a lot of cards and pictures that are representing strength, and that could just be something. Maybe some of you guys really make sure you're in good shape. It just helps with your emotional balance, like your emotional balancing. Yeah. Wow. I want to get one more before I finish. Magic. Yeah, you are magic. Magic works through you. Spirit works through you strongly. So I would start to kind of dig a little deeper within your spirituality. I mean, I think you already have, but the deeper you go, the more magic you're going to find. So pile about yourself. So pile number 1, that was your reading. That was me hyping you up. I know yours was a little bit more intense, but just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. It was such a pleasure to tap into your energy. If anything resonated, feel free to leave a comment, or if you guys like my style of reading, make sure to subscribe so you guys can see future readings. Okay, let's get into pile number 2. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. I'm going to have to get a sip of water because I am extremely thirsty. And then we're going to tap into your energy. I'm really excited about your energy. There's something really mysterious and like mystical and intriguing about your pile immediately. But just give me a second. I'm usually a very loud water drinker, so. Anyway, okay. So we're going to have a look at yourself. I'm going to hype you up. I'm going to share what comes through that is pretty amazing about you. What you may not recognize in yourself that Spirit wants you to know. That is beautiful. That is awesome. Hype you up for the new year. Get you confident, because I think what I'm about to share, especially for you, pile number 2, is the areas where you will become a lot more confident, which is interesting. I'm excited. So let's have a look. You guys chose amethyst, so this is kind of like your intuition. I also feel with amethyst it's very healing. Okay, it's also very calming. So you may like amethyst, or it's also a very striking crystal out of all the crystals. So there's something, like I said, intriguing. I want to know more. I'm curious. This could be your energy that I'm picking up on. So let's have a look at the card that you chose. Interesting. Oh my god, the other card had a dog as well. There's a dog in this card. You have a little companion there. And it says, oh, it's the dog star. And it says consistency. So she's pointing to a star. Hope you can see that. Yeah, she's pointing to a star. There's so much in this card I feel for you. I feel definitely, okay, what I'm getting intuitively and while I'm channeling this card is that there's something here that you will be achieving, okay? There's something here that you want to go after. It could be a wish just because we've got the star. There's something here that's going to put you in the spotlight here with the bright star. And it doesn't mean that you're going to be kind of like, out there having the whole world look at you, you know, being on a stage. I mean, that could be the case, but it's more in terms of people are going to recognize you and your worth and your efforts and something that you're bringing to the table, because we have the consistency card. So Spirit tells me that one of your greatest strengths is your consistency, to keep at something that you're working on. I feel we'll have a look at the cards and me tapping into your energy, but there is this energy coming through of you're putting a lot of effort and you're sticking to it, and it's going to pay off, which is interesting. So keyword for you is consistency. I think it could be something that you're really good at because we're hyping you up, or it could be something that's going to come into your energy a lot more, especially this year. So let's get your cards. Okay, let's see. I'm going to tap in. I'm going to channel. I'm going to get all your cards for pile number 2, Spirit. Okay. All right. So Spirit immediately gave me a auditory message. So be okay when someone says no. Be okay when you get rejected. And I think I can know where this is coming through. So I'm hyping you up. So you're okay when things fall to pieces. And I'm really liking this already for you, because just shows me that there is something that you will achieve. If there's something that you want to achieve, you will achieve it. I'm just going to say that straight up. That's what's amazing about you. But your persistence and your ability to stick at something to the end, similar to part number 1, but this is more because it could just be your stubborn will. Like you're like, I want this and I just need to have it, and I can do it, and you can believe in yourself, and that's the whole reason why you're consistent and why you just find different ways of getting to a goal or whatever it is that you desire. Okay, because I'm channeling that if you get rejected or if something doesn't work out, you just find a new way, or it just opens up a whole new other avenue that you get really excited about. Like you just don't get affected by failure, or it may not be something that is in your vocabulary, or this could be an energy that you will come more into when it comes into this year, because I do kind of put the intention out to spirits like, I say, let me hype them up for the year. So Spirit is obviously going to bring through things that are going to happen in this year specifically. So I definitely feel for you, pile number 2, that even if in the past you are unable to get things done, that's changing this year. And what's coming through, because especially remember how I was saying something about confidence for you guys? I feel like your confidence is going to increase. You're just going to be a little bit more ruthless. Or maybe that's how you are right now. Maybe take what resonates, guys. But it's great, because I want you guys to know that you will get to your destination. You'll get to the finish line. You'll whatever wish that you're putting out there here with the bright star. Can you see your cards? Sort of. You can have it. It's yours. But consistency. Okay, let me tap more. Let me get more energies. Yeah, okay. Spirit just said to me that you have been patient for a long time. You've been patient for a long time and it's paid off. Maybe last year wasn't so, like, Spirit's giving me this energy of it wasn't as, how would I say it? Like, not massive shifts or changes or massive milestones happened, but you were steady and you still hold this direction or intention in your mind. And this year, things are going to shift and change. You're going to kind of see a little bit more of the results that you kind of maybe wanted to see in 2023, but it's going to come now in 2024. There's going to be more sudden shifts. There's going to be more like, oh, I can see the evidence now of of my consistency paying off. Okay. I'm going to get to more of like why you're amazing and hyping you up, but Spirit is directly kind of giving me this channel of something that's happening this year. Okay, Spirit, tell me a little bit more. Let me hype up pile number 2. Oh, I was like, I heard fake and I'm like, oh my God, they're not fake, Spirit. Why would we say that? But why Spirit said the fake brought through auditory message fake is because you guys, okay, this is what's amazing about you, and this is what you could probably like encourage yourself to do a little bit more. Fake it till you make it. Like, that's exactly what Spirit was trying to say. You have to, this is what you can do. Like, this is why Spirit's bringing it through. It's like, embody exactly what it is that you want in this lifetime or this year specifically, because I don't know why Spirit's bringing through your year 2024 as a very significant year. So there could be something that you want done in this year. You maybe want a change. You maybe want to create something, or you want to achieve. Maybe the cards will tell us a little bit about that. But Spirit is just really, really highlighting that if you embody it, it's yours. Like, maybe it will come faster or something. Or just, it's really interesting. I'll have to get the other cards. But, oh, what else, Spirit, for pile number 2? Okay, this is interesting. So Spirit is highlighting something about you, okay, that is a little bit different. It's like a little bit quirky, a little bit strange, or a little bit, you may, okay, this is something, okay. Remember how I said at the beginning in the intro, if you didn't listen to it in the intro, I said that Spirit is going to bring through some aspects of yourself that may be a little bit unconscious, that is not to your awareness, that is amazing about you. And that is what I'm bringing through right now. So I'm telling you that there's something that you may feel that is a weakness or strange or different, or it's just maybe you're not really that familiar with it within yourself. So it doesn't look like it's an advantage or a benefit or a strength of yours, because you see the worst of it. I really want to try to get a little bit more clarity on this, but something about yourself that you see as negative or not that great about yourself is actually something that is amazing and beautiful about you. So, and it's really interesting because it's usually other people that point that out with us. It's hard for us to see. So I wonder what that is. I'm going to hold that thought and see what Spirit wants to say within the cards, if I can pick that up for you guys, because it may actually bring to your awareness that something that you feel like is not going positively in your life, or something that you feel like you need to fix within yourself, is actually not the case. It's actually what you're here to use to help people, or here to amplify and find a way to use it positively in the world. If that's a trait of yours, or if that's, it's like turning a negative trait into something positive. And I'm going to figure it out because it's racking my brain. I also want to get one more card. Do I want to get another tarot? No, I don't. All right. All your cards are hidden. None of them are turned up. So we're just going to pull them over one by one. And I'm feeling really hot in your reading, which is interesting. 8 of materials. 8 of Pentacles. Work related, okay? You're working really hard at something. Oh my goodness. Remember what I was saying? Maybe the first card is a work-related card. 8 of Pentacles is someone that is working really hard at something to get results, to make something, create something, okay? I'm drinking a lot of water, so maybe some of you guys need to drink more water. Pay attention to that. I do feel, guys, that some of you, okay, won't be all of you, but you're really putting a lot of energy, effort, time. Yeah, some of you could be workaholics. This is a good thing about you. Hard work paying off soon. Let's see what the 8 of Pentacles is with. Good luck. Wow. And also with the Eight of Pentacles, she's got a number of hands. You could be doing a number of things at the same time. You could be very good at multitasking. You may be very good. Okay, this is interesting. Spirit's giving me this energy of like, you may have a lot of areas of your life to juggle. Like she's juggling roses there. And you coordinate it very, very well. My God. Time management. Like maybe that's something that you feel like you don't do really well at, but you actually do. Maybe that's the skill that I was feeling here. There's something that you underestimate yourself as a weakness, but it's actually a really good strength. So it could be something to do with your work and managing everything at once. We also have good luck. So good luck is coming to you in regards to your work. And it's interesting, wish upon a star. It does kind of make me feel like you're going to be lucky. Something that you wish for will come true. We have the Page of Wands. Lovely. With Cameo. Light green, happiness, vibrancy, energy, and hope. We have like we have children here. Some of you guys could have children here. Just because the pages can represent children for me or younger people. There could be something about working with children. There could be you expressing your inner child here. I want to have a look at these other cards because we do have this page and he is meditating. Camiel could be working with you, this angel. So he could be your guide right now, helping you to remain inspired, especially when it comes to your work. I do feel here we have a child who's a ballerina and a child who's a superhero. So I want you... The energy is beautiful here. It's to not lose hope of your dreams, okay? It's just giving me this energy that there is a dream or a vision that you have and do not give up on it. Pile number 2, okay? We have Nourish the Shadow. Oh my God, I feel like that, what do you call it? That's an animal. It's not a cheetah, is it? Is it a cat? It's some sort of, I can't remember, guys. Panther? Black Panther, is that it? Let's have a look at what it's with. The Hermit. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this. Let me have another sip of my water. Pile number 2. I'm so thirsty. I don't know what's going on. Oh my goodness. Like 10 birds just flew past my window. You may be seeing birds as a sign or something. Far out. Okay. I love these 2 energies. I'm going to have a look at a little bit more. We have Reassess. Butterfly. Wow. 333. Oh my God. Okay. It's interesting because in pile number 1, they had an angel number together. So when I get, just say, a single number here and a double number of the same number and they're together, I call it an angel number because it's 333. Pile number 1 had 222. So this tells me that your angels are with you. Okay, Archangel Camiel is coming through, so he's working with you. And I love how he's working with you, okay? We have the Hermit. Hermit is seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. And then we have Nourish the Shadow. So this is coming back to what is amazing about you, me hyping you up here, is that you are not afraid to face your shadow, okay? You go within yourself. Like this is such an internal energy here, okay? This is where you get your willpower. This is where you get your consistency. This is where you get your drive to keep going, okay? Usually some people here, when there's a little bit of a difficulty or whether there's a little bit of an obstacle due to maybe their, I would say, some sort of shadow or some sort of projection within themselves, they just give up. Like, in order to follow something through to the end, which is like your greatest gift here, it's giving me like Taurus energy, where they're like very good at working really, really hard over a long period of time. And it may not be instant that they get what it is that they want, but they know that they just have to keep going and going and going, and that ultimately they will become successful eventually. It's giving that kind of energy. But in order to sort of keep going and finding these deep inner reserves of strength here with the Hermit, is that you have to go in and understand yourself. Like, you have to go in and do like deep self-development and really try to understand yourself. And that's what I feel that you've done, or you're doing. You're very good at it. But I do want to say here, okay, I see it, so I'm gonna put it through. This could be something that you're going through right now. Don't be so hard on yourself. Do not be so hard on yourself. I think there is this energy, especially with the Hermit, because Hermit is Virgo energy, and I know Virgos can be very self-analytical and critical, but they're the most hardest working people, I find. Okay. There's something here, like a trait or a weakness, where you're beating yourself up saying, you know, I gotta fix this trait, or I gotta work through it because it's not helping me. However, I feel this is a trait that you could turn to your advantage. It's actually going to help you. Why do I feel like I still need to find out what it is? But it's just really highlighted here, okay? Maybe some of you guys doubt your creativity. Some of you guys doubt, it could just be doubt, guys. Doubt. Maybe some of you guys are perfectionists. There's something here that you will work through, because we have to reassess, okay? Oh my God, reassess with the Hermit, which is the Virgo. It's like you're constantly reassessing, trying. This is a good thing. I want to say this is amazing, because this is what helps you stay consistency and gain long-term results and success, okay? Because we have to reassess things that are not working, challenges that come up, obstacles, all that kind of stuff. And what's with the reassess? Regeneration, the butterfly, transforming, evolving, seeing the wisdom here with the Hermit, learning, you know, like it's interesting. He's releasing this orange flame. And then we have this orange crystal. Like there's something here within your, it is like within yourself. Like you have something within yourself that you're not recognizing yet. It could actually be revealed to you, pile number 2. Because this is like my past, my present, and my future energy. There could be something soon that is going to be amazing that you see about yourself that helps you lessen the resistance or pressure that you may put on yourself. I do sense intuitively, and like as I kind of channel, that things are going to get a lot more easier this year. Maybe you had a lot more like barriers and blocks and like resistance last year. Now I feel here with the butterfly regeneration is that you're definitely not letting your shadow control you as it once did. But what is amazing is that you've done that work with the Hermit, and it could be something that you're currently doing or you've kind of done in the recent past. And yeah, it's going to bring a lot of good luck here with the good luck card. Let's keep going. We have a connection coming through. We have balance. Ooh, we've got some romance coming on here. So what I want to say for you, what's amazing about you is your effort that you put into things that you value. Okay, amazing. Okay, you're able to work on the things in your life rather than just give up, rather than just sort of like not do anything about it. Like you're willing to give an amount of effort and yourself to a situation to work things through, which is amazing, okay? Because some people don't like it when things get tough or tricky. They just bail, they just give up, you know, that's not you. Amazing. Let's get over here because I'm seeing something about relationships, love. I want to have a little look. We have Saturn, wisdom. And we have the 9th house, wisdom as well. Wow, guys. Ooh. Wow, I love those two cards. They're very powerful. I mean, they're tough, but they're powerful. It's like tough energy that over time grows into masterful energy, if you get what I mean. But it's interesting how you have the Saturn with the consistency. So you will, you learn from your mistakes. Can I just say that? Like, a lot of people will have to repeat mistakes over and over and over again. Maybe you were like that in the past, but there's something here about you. If you learn something and you make a mistake, you're able to learn from it, and it really propels you forward. It improves your life and yourself, especially with Saturn, because Saturn is the teacher. Saturn will make you go through difficulties for you to learn. Okay, and Saturn does give me that energy. Remember how it's saying something about, like, you got to put in the effort, the work now in order for it to pay off over time. That's Saturn. If you do the work now, your future will be taken care of, is what I'm getting. Okay, so Saturn, discipline, structure, time, responsibility, ambition, practicality, self-control. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it's connected with this consistency card. This year for you, I don't know, this year is going to be amazing, because you're going to see yourself sticking to a schedule, having more structure in your life, being more disciplined, being more responsible, working through tests and challenges that the universe throws at you. I'm sorry if we're going to be in an 8 year this year in numerology, and I'm on 8 life path, so I know all about this 8 energy. This is, it's Saturn here with 8. 8 will throw you some tests, okay, to see how you can handle it. And I feel this is going to be great for you, because you're going to be able to handle it. This is where you see your growth from last year. It's like, maybe, okay, an example that Spirit's giving me is like, you get given this test of, like, I don't know why Spirit's bringing this through, but it's just an example. You're going to get thrown a lot of, like, social engagements. Like, people are going to want your time. People are going to be like, hey, I want to do this. Let's do that. And maybe you had trouble saying no and putting some boundaries up, because there's something else that needs a lot more of your time and your effort that you really want with the consistency and to stick to, okay? This year, you're going to be able to put those boundaries up and to be able to say no and not feel bad about it. So that's just an example here with the Saturn. What do you really want? Like, there's something here that needs your time, your effort, your control. And once you attend to that, whatever it is that you're putting your attention on will mature over time. But as well, Saturn is about learning lessons, okay? So you're going to be fired test. I'm not gonna kind of sugarcoat this, but you're going to be able to get through it and work through it, and you'll surprise yourself. Then we have the 9th house, okay? Broadening your horizons, either spiritually, academically, or a long journey. So this does tell me 3 things. You may like traveling, okay? You could be traveling. Your spirituality is going to increase, but it's going to increase through your experiences this year. This is about me hyping you up, but Spirit is focusing deeply on this year. So this year is an important year, and my eyelash just fell on one of the cards. So usually when my eyelashes fall out of my eyes, I sort of like make a wish, and you've got the star, which is about making a wish. So I would honestly get serious about your wishes, power number 2, because they can come true, and they will. But Saturn and Spirit are going to test you with how much you want it. And I do feel you want it. You want it badly. So that's great. Then let's go to the connection cards here. We've got a person or someone in your life that you could be meeting. I nurture and nourish the connections that fill my cup. And it's interesting because we have nourish here. And there is someone coming in who will be nourishing you. Yeah, someone that you feel safe with, someone that you can, it's interesting because you're going to be tested to work and put a lot of effort this year, and you may just want some time out, you know, obviously, because you guys are going to be working hard. I'm just going to put it out there. This person's coming in to maybe give you a bit more of like a relief, or just someone you can really have some downtime with, who gets you, who understands you, who gives you that love, who accepts you for you, especially with that shadow card here. And we have balance. Okay, your relationships are going to be a lot more balanced. There could be one particular relationship that was coming in or is already in your life that is so sweet. I love it. The energies of these two cards are just pure love, pure understanding, pure commitment, trust, all that jazz. So if you're with them, that's great. It's going to be a strong connection for the year. If you have not encountered this person's definitely coming through. But it comes through after you've gone through some sort of regeneration here with going within yourself and really assessing yourself and pulling out of your, I don't know, inner core, all your strength and understanding of what is it really that you want to put all your energy and effort in. There's one big thing for you. Okay? And I know I'm feeling like for the majority of you, it's your career or your work or your something, okay? It could be something different, but you'll know what it is if it comes to your mind. There's something you're putting a lot of energy in, and Spirit's going to test you, but you're going to be able to master these tests. And it's just through consistency and believing in your desire and your wish and whatever it is with the star, okay? The bright star. Okay, wow. Let's get a few more cards. Okay, let's just get a few little, see which cards do I want to pick up. Let's get more about you quickly, and then we'll get your intuitive messages. Oh, we've got the stars. Oh, isn't that magical? The stars, there's something beautiful about the stars. Okay, I'm just gonna say, like, maybe there's something written in the stars for you this year. You know how with astrology, it's all about the stars. I think there's a major event or maybe many years have led up to this year. There's something here where you're going to see, after a long journey, like with the 9th house, like you're just going to see big changes this year. But don't give up on your vision. Don't give up on a wish, because I do feel like it starts with a wish or something here with a star. Beautiful. Let's have a look. Any other last messages before we get your intuitive messages? We have new beginnings. I knew a new beginning is coming. We have finding. Oh, interesting with all the butterflies. So this new beginning, I feel like will find you. You have psychic abilities. Look, you're broadening your spirituality here. You're with your angels. So your psychic abilities could be expanding, or that's a strength of yours. Tap into that. It's interesting because I feel like here there's all this, like, remember how I was saying there's something written in the stars for you, destined for you right now this year. In this year, it's giving me that astrology here, the symbols all around her head. And then we got inspiration. So you're going to be feeling a lot more inspired. Whatever it is that you're working on is going to give you inspiration. It's going to give you happiness, vibrancy, energy, hope. Like, wow. All right, let's get your intuitive messages before we wrap up your reading pile number 2. Let's see. These could be just general messages or what we've been talking about. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. So, Spirit, let's hype them up. New love. Okay, there could be new love coming. We had the connection, remember? And I'm putting it kind of near the new beginning, which is beautiful. I also feel here with children. This won't resonate for all of you, but if you're already in a relationship, this could be connecting to the next level of deciding to have children or start a family. We also have don't rush into things, okay? Don't rush into things. No consistency, okay? Remember, we're not going to rush. We have attached with psychic abilities. So I feel like trust your psychic abilities. You could be getting some downloads. We have chemistry, a nice connection with the new love. I feel like this person coming in or who's with you will just bring you a lot of joy and stability, you know. I think they're going to also give you enough. They're going to be your biggest supporter this year. You know, like you're definitely really wanting something to come true here with a wish. And I think it's something other than love, guys, okay? This love's coming in regardless whether you wish for it or not. There's another wish. We have fame and fortune is coming. And it's so interesting because with Saturn can bring you the most rewards that stay in your life and give you security for the rest of your life. But it comes through work. It comes through trials and tribulations and tests and overcoming them. And that is something you're doing this year. So maybe you're getting to that point of where you're ready. You're ready for success. Because a lot of people, oh my God, they get success and they just crumble. I think for you guys, you will get success. And even if you feel like you're successful already, this new level of success, and it's something that you're wishing for, like I keep repeating. And you're built for it and you're going to be able to make it last. And it may actually, you know, you may actually have to travel for this with the 9th house. It could be something that you're studying. You may decide to go back and study your PhD, your master's. That 9th house is about study. It's about growth spiritually and also about, travel. Wow. But I do feel with the Saturn card, it's like you're learning some deep inner truths about yourself. So pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope something resonated. Beautiful energy, okay? Just know that you're going to be successful at something this year, whatever that may be. If anything resonated, feel free to leave a comment. I love your comments. If you guys like my style of reading and my energy, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in another reading. Okay, let's get to the last pile. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let me just have some water because I am extremely thirsty for some reason. So just bear with me. Oh my God. Okay. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. I'm excited about your reading, but I'm also quite scared of your reading. I don't know why. I read energies. I'm clairsentient. Okay, but this reading is all about me hyping you up. So when I said I'm scared of you, don't get scared, okay? This is a good thing. This is a good thing. I should be scared of you. But it's because it's like I'm hyping you up, so I'm going to be tapping into some energies that you should be proud of yourself about, that maybe you don't even see in yourself. Because that came through at the beginning. Spirit was like, okay, I'm going to get you to say some messages that they may not be aware of about themselves, so that you guys can see that those traits or whatever I'm about to talk about is ready for you to hear. So the hidden will become exposed. And I feel like that word's giving me chills. I don't know, your energy is a little bit more, like it's intense like pile number 1, but it's a little bit more like something's about to crumble in a really good way. Like I wouldn't want to get too close to you. We'll figure out what this is about, because it's a positive. I don't want you to feel like it sounds all negative, but I'm hyping you up, and we're gonna see what this all means. But there's something a little bit unnerving about your energy. The cards will explain that, but I'm very excited. I'm super excited for you guys. Super, super excited. You got the pyrite, which is like abundance, like success, money, riches. Like, you can achieve a lot in this lifetime. Maybe you will, maybe you have. There's something here though. We'll get to it. Let's have a look at the card. I don't usually fear or I'm scared of a pile, but maybe I'm tapping into your energy and it all makes sense, and it kind of is the background energy or information that we need in order for me to kind of hype you up. And because a lot of our greatness does come from our struggles, guys. Honestly, how does someone just become great from not living, learning challenges, like, you know what I mean? So don't get too scared and click off. Okay, let's have a look at the card that you chose. I have no idea what this is. We're gonna see together. Fragility, skull. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want you to have a look at this card. It does make me feel uncomfortable, but that's okay. Fragility, which is interesting. Skull, striking card. It's interesting because I'm feeling uncomfortable, but I'm at the same time I'm very, very drawn to it. Yes. I don't know what that kind of means when you're really look at something that you're like, oh, I feel very uncomfortable. It's like triggering something within myself, guys. So I feel like there could be some stuff that has triggered you. I'm picking up on that, and that's turned into some powerful, amazing, I don't know, things about you, okay? I just want to get straight into it. Let me just pay attention to this card for a second, because I'm a little bit taken back by your energy more so than the card. Your energy is very overpowering. So let me just have a look at the card and see what I can get from it. Interesting. You can see this old lady, right? Her skin is peeling, and then we have this explosion that's coming from her mind and her head. So, but she doesn't seem fazed by it. It's almost like, I knew this was coming. I really don't know. I'm actually getting some channels already. Pile number 3, stay with me. I'm a little bit shaken up by this. This is nothing to worry about. This is what makes you amazing. I'm hyping you up. But I'm kind of already getting some channeled messages, all right? So this may not be for everyone, but I'm kind of, and I'm also getting a very emotional. Okay. Far out. This is crazy. So usually I will get triggers, okay, or I'll get channels or visions, or my clairs will come through in a reading, okay, and it will say something about me. But the reason why it's saying something about me is because it's useful information for you, okay, or it's just guiding me to kind of relate my situation to you. And what is coming through here is I'm gonna be very, very personal and expose some information about me, okay? If it gets too heavy, just sort of like pause it or just fast forward, whatever. But I like to be real with my readings. When my mum passed away last year, okay, oh my God, I'm saying last year, but it was only like 3 months ago. It feels like that. But because we're in 2024, I say last year. I went into basically my mom's house when she passed away, okay, and there was this smell. Okay, my mom wasn't there anymore, all right? I know this is very, 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 I don't want to get too graphic, okay, but I think you guys can handle this because the energy is pretty powerful and strong, and I know you guys are strong people, really, really strong, especially when it comes to the unknown and to those that have crossed over. I'm gonna get to my point. Let me just explain my little story. So there was this smell when I walked into the house when my mum was no longer there, okay, no longer there. There was this very strong scent or this smell, okay? It just went through my whole body. I just empowered me, okay? That smell comes up every now and then. Wherever I am, it will just come into my life. It will just I don't know, like when I'm doing something random, you know, I will suddenly smell that smell. And I'm bringing it up because I can smell it here. I'm not saying that my mom is here. I don't know, she is, maybe, I don't know, maybe she's guiding me here. But the reason that it's coming up is because you guys have spiritual gifts. You could be a medium. You could be able to connect with those that have crossed over. This is why the energy was so intense at the beginning. I was like, I'm a little bit scared of this. I'm a little bit nervous. Like, you guys have abilities, okay? Like, stronger than Claire's, I'm telling you. Like, I mean, Claire's, the spiritual gifts, they are strong. I shouldn't put them down, but I'm saying there's something here where you actually may be, I don't know what it is, but be able to talk to those that have crossed over, or you could have someone around you. Like, I don't want to scare you or anything. Guys, this isn't anything scary. I'm hyping you up, okay? I'm trying to say that this is something that's pretty freaking amazing about you, and it could even be something that you're not fully tapped into yet, or it could be something that comes in time, you know? When I look at that picture, I now kind of feel like there's something here about a spirit, a ghost, someone, I don't like to say ghost, I just kind of like, let's say spirit. You're able to connect, or you just could receive messages, or you could have these, freakish experiences in your life that almost kind of appear quite like a haunted movie. But you're not scared of it. Like, I don't sense this energy of, oh, I want to go and hide under a pillow. I would say that you guys would be fascinated by it, can relate, or there's something here, because I wouldn't bring it up if I didn't feel that you're able to handle it. If there is some fear, it's only because it's something that you don't know or you don't understand yet, but you will gain a lot more understanding, okay? So that's what's coming through here. So I'm going to get your cards. We're going to see. This is more of a spiritual energy, but there's going to be a lot more that's going to come through. Whew, God. Maybe you will have an experience, okay? You'll have an experience soon, or maybe you already have, that seems to bring out this little fear at first. Like, oh my God, I just sort of, is that real? Did that just happen? You know, like, it doesn't even have to be talking to someone that's passed away. Maybe you start to see these synchronicities, or you just have a experience that shakes you up, and it's just a little bit more of a uncomfortable feeling at first, but then you start to understand, and it's not as scary, or it's not as fearful. All right, let me tap a little bit more into it and see what Spirit wants to bring through my clairs. Spirit, what do you want? What's going on for pile number 3? Why? Let me hype them up. Why does this all connect to why they're amazing? Oh, okay. Spirit just gave me an auditory message of miracles. Something miraculously happens in your life, or has. Like, seriously, write in the comments if there's been something that almost feels unreal that's happened, because I just feel something paranormal like this. Okay, for a lot of you, I don't want you to get nervous or anything, but a lot of you, it will happen later. The more you understand yourself, the more you can connect to your spirituality. What else for pile number 3? Pile number 3, Spirit. Yeah, I'm just getting a vision of candles. You light candles in your... Maybe this is a sign to light candles. Or do you light candles? Do you light them? What else for pile number 3, Spirit? Yeah, so I'm getting Spirit saying that there's going to be some sort of news given to you or revealed. Like, something will be revealed to you. Given to you. Okay, the energy is okay. In my readings, because I'm clairsentient, I feel energies. The energies in your reading, it just went dead quiet and dead silent and dead, like, I feel almost like I'm in a room. It's pitch black. That it's silent. It's very quiet, but I'm sensing a presence. I'm sensing a presence. Nothing's here in the physical, but I'm sensing something, like an energy or something. So this is definitely my mediums, my... oh, God. My psychics. Like, you don't have to be a medium to receive information. But that's the feeling that I'm getting right now, okay? A feeling where you're in the woods and it's pitch black and you're like, I know I'm not alone, but I don't see anyone around. Okay, so you may sense some other entities or energies. And this is a strength. This is what I want to say that is amazing about you. Maybe you can tap into this. I don't know if you want to go there. Yeah, a lot of you may. I do feel like that because this is something you may recognize within yourself. It already happens. Well, have a look at the cards. I'm going to get a lot of cards for you. Spirit, what is going on? And some of you guys may have, like, ancestors that are witches coming through. You could be my high priestesses. I don't know, maybe what I'm picking up is that some of you guys do rituals. Do you do rituals like witchcraft or something here? Maybe there's a specific spiritual practice that you are learning or want to learn or will. And it just enhances a gift that you didn't know you had or something. Awakens a gift. Just gonna get more info, guys. Yeah, Spirit just said pay attention to the signs. Like, okay, I want to say that remember when I was channeling, okay, I brought through my mother. So there could be someone that's passed away, a loved one or someone that you love, or it could even be your ancestors, but they're with you, okay? You may be able to hear from them, connect with them, because they're definitely here. I think it's a lot more than that. I think you have some loved ones that have crossed over that are with you and protecting you and guiding you. And you can't get in contact with them if you want. But there's also some other energies. So just see. Let's have a look at the cards. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so we have this. Like, I'm a little bit shaken up. So this could be how you are or how you've been in the past. But it's nothing negative. It's nothing too, like, crazy. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have 10 of Cups. Beautiful. All right. Emotional fulfillment, like the happy family, the dream life, okay? You're living your best life and you're feeling so much love, gratitude, and joy, okay? We'll have a look what it's tied with. Protection. Okay. I have to pull all over your cards because I'm getting quite emotional. Ah, past lives. Yes, I knew something was going on. I knew something was going on. Source of life. Look at the past life energy with the temperance, and then you've got okay. Focus on the bigger picture. We've got the 12th house. Do you know what the 12th house is? This is an area of your life that is overwhelming, and I'm like feeling that energy. You yield to a greater cause of power. The 12th house is the most psychic house of all the houses in astrology. Okay, it is where we can connect with our loved ones that have crossed over. It is the psychic house, the 12th house. Focus on the bigger picture. Focus on, like, you know, who the spiritual, like, we're all one, you know, we're all just energy. I think your greatest strength and why I'm hyping you up is that you are, I keep looking at this temperance and I keep thinking the temperance card here is the high priestess. It's not, but I look at it and spirit gives me the high priestess. Anyway, you have psychic gifts and you can read energy and you can absorb energy, right? Whether that energy has no longer a physical form, whether this is past life energies, you tapping into your own past life. Like, let's just see a little. What's this one? Well-deserved reward. Wow. Ooh. Because I also, when I looked at that card initially the first time, before it really like impacted on me, was something to do with your mind. Because look at it, her mind's just exploded. There's something really significant. I think when I talk about your mind, I'm saying consciousness. There's something really significant that you can connect to source. We can see this here with the source of life. You first and foremost have a lot of important information and downloads. You have access to that, and I think spirit wants you to pay attention, because look at this, scribe, preserving knowledge and information. You have so much hidden, I want to say it's hidden because I mean a lot of it, there could be some stuff that you're already kind of aware of, that you've gained access to. But I do feel here that you could access your past life, or this could be other people coming back into your, well, just around your energy field that you've experienced in a past life. But I do feel with the scribe, it's like you're writing from your stream of consciousness, your psychic. You could be an amazing channeler, Like, this gives me this energy of like automatic writing, especially with the past life and the source of life. You put that with the source of life, like, you are an expert channeler. Do you not know that? Like, especially with the air, which is all about your mind, and next to the 12th house, like, these three cards is exactly would radiate the energy that I was feeling when I touched your, I was overwhelmed by it. A little bit nervous, just because it can be quite nervous. We're in a physical body. We're not, like, it is, like, our frequency is a lot more dense. This is a higher frequency, like a frequency that our physical body is like, oh, it's a bit, I can't really get to that. It could be a bit overwhelming. I want you to know here, with these two cards, you're protected by your loved ones, all right? The 10 of Cups in the tarot is about, traditionally, a happy family life, okay? We're coming in the past. This, I was telling part number 1, number 2. Usually I have this layout of the past energy, your present, and then your future. So if you've had someone that's passed away, I'm going to tell you that they're with you, they're protecting you. Then we go through to the creation card with the eagle and the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is kind of like a creating. You're creating within a team. You're creating, it's like teamwork. You know, you can't do this alone. You're working with people. So it kind of makes me feel like you're working with spirits. I'm just going to say that. Eagles do give me this energy of a vision, right? You're creating a vision that you may have in your mind right now. But more importantly, what this is giving me, rather than creating a vision, you're going to be given a vision, like literally like a vision, as I do in your readings. I get visions. So it's beautiful because it is quite a mystical energy. You know, eagles fly up high within the sky. So it's like an elevated conscious state that you're accessing. Also, in the last 2 groups, I was saying angel numbers were coming up. Usually when I get a double number, like, you know, 3, same number twice, and then another single same number with the 3, it adds up to a 333. I usually say it's an angel number when they're sitting side by side, but because they're together on top of each other, I'm going to say that you do have an angel number 333 with you. Just because these 2 cards are so aligned and so connected energetically and through the meaning. So I will say, watch out for 333. Your angels are with you. Not surprised with your reading with the 12th house. And then we got Temperance, which is beautiful. Temperance with past lives. Like, Temperance is alignment. Alignment and healing. Getting into balance. But more so, I feel like this is alignment. So aligning your energy frequency. It's almost like Spirit's giving me this, you know, the most common example that you get where it's like tuning into a radio station. You know, you've got to get the right frequency in order to hear that station. This is about you tuning into your frequency, maybe of a past life, or understanding some other people that you were connected to in a past life come back to you and want to connect with you. Like, there's just so much psychic energy here with the 12th house, the source of life, focusing on the bigger picture. This isn't focusing on the little details of your life. This is focusing on what you don't see through your physical eye, what you see through your third eye. For some reason, I feel like that's your third eye. We have 2 eagles, by the way. You have 2 eagles. So I would go and look up what eagles represent. I know they kind of, for me, they represent holding a vision, but I am getting, like I said before, this is more of a psychic vision. You could have really profound, strong psychic visions, or this could be something that's going to come. It's remember how I was saying I felt a lot more, well, look at the card, what it says, fragility. Fragility just gives me, you have this sensitivity. Deep sensitivity to access the spirit realm. Like, look at these clouds, the sky, the air, you know. It's really interesting because I feel like these are your loved ones, or a loved one that's lost, that you have lost in this physical world, that are still with you. You yield to a greater cause or power. I feel like it's a greater sense of power. I mean, it could be a cause as well. The more that you channel into this and master this power and this sensitivity and your psychic gifts or your mediumship skills, you're going to be rewarded for it. Well-deserved reward. I'm having a look at all the numbers just to see if there's any number sequences. Not so much. Okay, that's full on. Let's get some more cards. Let's see what else Spirit wants to say. Card number 3, Spirit. Yeah, you guys may just be also a HSP, which is a highly sensitive person. Okay. Which is a great skill. Ah! Whoa. We have Mars. Both cards are falling. Let's see. Immense growth. Yes. Spiritual growth, by the way. with the scribe and the source of life. Like, why am I getting I'm getting a lot of these natural element cards. Detachment. Get one more card. Rewards. You got rewards twice. Can you see that? Rewards fell on rewards. And it's all to do with your mind, because air represents your mind. So there'll be definitely, you have like downloads. You probably have all the clairs, to be honest, but I think maybe a lot of you could have auditory, channeling, can connect with crossed over loved ones, angels. Like, you just have it all. Like, let's more. It's this one. Persistence. So, waterfall and, okay. Waterfall card is about being persistent with your sensitivity, okay, with your emotions. I feel like waterfalls for me represent, like, it can also represent cleansing, but it could also represent like an emotional release. So I would pay attention to your emotions. I think they're going to be a little bit of a key or an insight, especially if you're not fully tapped into this power yet, because your emotions, maybe you feel like, you know, you're the one that is so emotional and like moody and all over the place, whereas actually you're attracting other energies. So you need to pay attention. Like, this is a huge insight if you're not aware of this. This is something that's amazing about you, okay? So it may not be your energy. So there could be this understanding of trying to be more aware of yourself and your body and your mind. It's because the mind here is very highlighted. Like, you could think that your thoughts are coming through, but they're actually someone else's thoughts. So this is something that you're going to learn, okay? With the immense growth, you will master this. Don't you worry about it. Then we have the Mars, which is nice. It's like action. Spirit wants you to take action on this gift that you have, this power. It's on the ancestors and it's on the temperance alignment. So I definitely feel like this is your destiny in a sense. We do have the desire, the courage, the strength. So you have the strength for this. Mars does give you a lot more willpower, and it's next to persistence. So you have the strength, okay? This isn't something that's you're not strong enough to handle. I mean, at first it can be quite nerve-wracking and like you have to adjust to it, as I was when I first tapped into your energy. I was a bit like, a bit scared of you. But it's not so much you. It's just your power, your psychic sensitivity, your spiritual gifts. Beautiful. Also with the Island card, make sure to, especially in the temperances here, it's like learning to detach and to understand what's your energy and what's not your energy, okay? Once you get a handle of this and really understand it and explore it and master it and know that your fragility and your sensitivity isn't for no reason. It's because you're able to what do they say when like the veil is thin? You're able to kind of have access. You have access to other realms, to other, you know what I mean? Other energies. It's really powerful. So that's amazing. Pile number 3. I know your reading was very, very specific. I hope something resonates, guys. Yeah, I just like to be real and specific. Well, yours was very specific with what comes through. So let's get some general messages that Spirit wants you to know right now, okay? Maybe in relation to what we've been talking about or just general. With love. Oh, God. Putting it on the 10 of Cups. Okay. I'm just going to keep putting them out. Rewards 3 times. Sorry, I just noticed that. I'm like, what is coming? Match in heaven. Something, a match. Okay. Usually a match in heaven would tell me like a match in terms of a relationship. But because it says heaven, I was drawn to the word heaven. There is someone, like an angel, a connection. Maybe you're connecting to your main angel or your guide that's coming in. Like there's something here. or there's a match in heaven that you're going to have access to. Match sent from heaven or something. Spiritual match. So we have love here. It's going on the 10 of Pentacles. I just want to say, a lot of you, you know, there is someone on the other side that you love or loves you. If it's not, you know, if it's not, where is this? If it's not, if you haven't lost anyone dear to your heart, it could just be, you know, your ancestors, your great-great-grandmother, or it's someone that loves you, is protecting you, guiding you. Spirit wants to thank you for your bravery in doing what's right for you, which is interesting. Wow. You're doing something that's a little maybe out of your comfort zone. Spirit wants to thank you. You're doing something that's right for you. It may be really uncomfortable, but you're doing it. We also have mastery and craftsmanship on a skill or hobby that will take up all your spare time. You're taking interest to the next stage, possible recognition. This could be something here as well with the rewards. Maybe you're crafting a skill or a hobby. It could be this spiritual thing that I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be, whether it is a skill or a hobby that's not spiritual related, I cannot help but with all these cards is that you do have psychic sensitivity. So you could be using that, you know, trusting your intuition when it comes to this skill or this hobby, but you're mastering it and you're going to share this skill and take it to the next level. You will be recognized for this. We also have you're not stuck. There are many options. Open your heart and feel the right one. Wow. So immense growth. What happens with immense growth? It comes through feeling stuck and working through. Maybe there's some stuck energies that you're kind of, I just feel there are other energies around you, okay? And that you may take on and think that they're your own, but they're not, okay? You will have to understand this. I also feel like writing may be helpful for you, especially because you've got a lot of mental energy here, a lot of activity from the mind. You could use this mental activity to your benefit. I think you're going to, it could be something to do with your skill here, your craftsmanship, a hobby, whatever it is. It's going to be rewarded, okay? So maybe something that's a little bit overwhelming within your mind, or maybe like a task that's a little bit more, it's a little bit intense, it's a little bit tricky, but you will master it. You'll get through it. You'll work it through it, and it will be a reward. You're going to get rewards. So don't give up, okay? Amazing. So pile number 3, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope something resonated. I know it's pretty, I wasn't expecting a lot that came through, but it was an amazing reading. I thoroughly enjoyed tapping into this energy. So if anything resonated, feel free to leave a comment. If you like my energy or my style of reading, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can see you in another reading.